Hi everyone, Mr. Ahmed here. So I'm going to quickly go over with you how to add and subtract fractions. So we'll begin with something simple. So let's say we have 2/7 plus 3/7. Now this is quite easy to figure out because our denominator is the same. In both sides we have 7 as the denominator. So in the answer the denominator is going to remain a 7 and we just add the numerators. So 2 plus 3, that gives me 5. Now if you were subtracting, then again most of the steps are similar. The denominators stay the same and you just subtract the numerator. Let's imagine I wrote it as 3/7 take away 1/7. And so the denominator stays the same and you just minus the numerator. So 3 take away 1, that gives me 2/7. Alright, now let's try one a little bit more difficult. So let's say the other side didn't have the same denominator. Let's say on the other side we had 1/14. What we need to do now is we need to change one of the sides so that they both have the same denominator. We can change this side. Now when I say change, I mean change it into a form that is still the equivalent. What we mean by that is so a form that is, but it's still the same. New form, same value. So let's times it by 2, times both of them by 2. That would give us 4/14. Now it's still an equivalent fraction, meaning this fraction is exactly the same as this. It just has a new form. But because we multiplied the bottom and the top by the same number, I've got an equivalent, which means the same fraction, but in a new form. Now this new form makes it easy for me to add. So this 1/14, I don't need to change it. So I don't need to change it into another form. I'll just leave it as 1/14. And then I just add it. 4 plus 1 gives me 5. The denominators stay the same. 5/14. So 2/7 plus 1/14 is equivalent to 5/14. Okay, so final one I want to look at. Now in this situation I have to change both of the denominators. Now I need to pick a number that's in the 9 times tables and in the 2 times table. And I should pick a fairly small number. Now I know that 18 is in the 9 times table and in the 2 times tables. So we'll make the denominator 18. So I need to change this into 18ths and I need to change this one into 18ths as well. So I can multiply the 9 by 2 to give me 18. Now it's very important that you multiply the numerator by the same number as the one beneath it. So times by 2 as well. Now that gives us an equivalent fraction. What that means is 3/9 is the same as 6/18. I do the same to this side. What do I times 2 by to get 18? If I times 9 by 2 to get 18, then 2 times 9. And then we need to times the top by the exact same number, or else we won't get an equivalent fraction. Right, so now we've got 6/18 plus 9/18, and that equals 15/18. And if it said subtract, then same process, but instead of adding the numerators, I would subtract them instead. Let's imagine it said 9/18 and 6/18 on that side. So then I just do 9 subtract 6, which would be 3/18.